my wonderful friends, Meg is here. I want to ask you a question. Are you happy? The more time I spend in time-space, the more I realize how important it is to be happy. I would almost say it's one of the most important things that we can experience in this life. Our happiness does not come from circumstances or how others are acting. Our happiness has to come from who we are. And we are joy. We are peace. We are love. And I know as many are starting out in their spiritual journey, they might be in circumstances that make it seem that it's hard to be happy. I myself have gone through many things, and it can start to take over our thoughts. But it's important to remember that our brain and our body are just tools for the God mind. We cannot let our tools rule us. And it's easy when you're going through circumstances to let the brain take over. And as we talked about before, the brain has up to 60,000 thoughts a day, and untrained, many of those are negative thoughts, and we can go off into vain imaginations and imagining the worst case scenario and getting into fear and doubt and actually drawing those things into your life. I heard a old timer one time, he's probably in his 80s, I'd guess mid 80s, and he said if he knew when he was younger what he knows now, he would have never worried a day in his life. Because you start to find out when you're walking with God that everything works out. I have been through many circumstances in my life where I wondered, how is this going to work out? It seemed awful. It seemed terrible at the time. Now from this perspective, it was a great blessing, and I'm so thankful for it. And even though it seemed painful at the time, it need not have been painful if I would have been in the right mindset to say that I live in God and God lives in me, that everything I experience is my good, that God is omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. So even though my eyes and ears and senses were telling me this looks bad, I could have known it was good. And every time God works it out for good. Things that to the senses may have seemed like it was there to destroy me ended up being a great blessing, which must drive the evil spirit crazy, and I love that. So today we're going to talk about being grateful. We're on number 7 in our statements in teaching in Asha, and it's resonance. I know being grateful will bring more things to be grateful for. I am grateful for life. I am grateful for love. I am grateful for family. I am grateful for friends. I am grateful for protection. I am grateful for provision. I am grateful for peace. I am grateful for joy. I am grateful for I live in this. I live in God, my good. When we hold God thoughts, by law, good will form. And as I've taught you that God and good, the word is interchangeable. So you could say hold good thoughts, by law, good will form. Hold God thoughts, by law, God will form. And that's what we're going to get today in our meditation, is something to hold on to when we're going through what seems like a bad time or a hard time or a confusing time. And we're going to hold on to that thought that God is omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. Everything I live in truth, is good. And we will come into alignment with God, with our good. And that's where our happiness comes from. It's being in alignment with God. So as usual, get yourself in a comfortable position. You can lie down or sit with your spine erect and start breathing in long, deep breaths. And we're going to just let our minds focus on the numbers. I do a counting exercise so that our thoughts will go to the numbers and not just chase every thought that comes by. So what we do is as we inhale, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, and we pause a moment, and then we exhale and we count 1, 2, 3, 4. And what that does is it gives our brain something to do other than chase every thought. And what you want to do is actually not only think the number, but visualize it. You can visualize like an actual number 1, an actual number 2, and so forth. And we're going to do that just for a few moments, and then we'll go into our meditation. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you breathe in, imagine yourself breathing in peace. And as you exhale, imagine yourself breathing out stress. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. This next breath, as you breathe in and as you release, just release all the muscles in your body. Let your shoulders drop, your jaw drop. And I want you to picture at the top of your head running down just a warm liquid energy, and then it heals and relaxes everywhere it touches, coming down your scalp, and down your face, and into your jaw, and down your neck, shoulders, and down your arms, and down your chest, and into your abdomen, and down your pelvis, down your legs, that steady flow of warm, healing, relaxing energy is flowing over and through you. God is omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. God is omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. This is your mantra for today. is here now. Your good is here now. Your good is here now. Your God is here now. I live in God, and God is good. I am grateful. I am grateful for life. I am life. I am grateful for love. I am love. I am grateful for protection. I am the protector. I am grateful for provision. I am a provider. I am grateful for peace. I am peace. I am grateful for joy. I am joy. I am grateful for I live in this. I live in God, my good. My thoughts have an electromagnetic reality. My thoughts have an electromagnetic reality. I think God. I think good. I know only good. I see God good in people, in animals, in nature, and the illusion disappears right before my very eyes. I don't wait for people or events to make me happy, because I realize I am joy. I change the atmosphere wherever I am. I show God my new vibration, and He shows me magic. My happiness comes from my alignment with Source. I have come into alignment with my good, with my God. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful.